the Waitangi Day celebrations, held under a scorching sun on Wednesday at the treaty grounds in New Zealand's far north, were overshadowed by a surge of anger and protest directed at policies perceived as undermining Maori rights. The event, commemorating the 1840 signing of the Treaty of Waitangi/T Tiriti o Waitangi, New Zealand's founding document, and a cornerstone of Maori rights, descended into turmoil as simmering resentment boiled over. The treaty, a pivotal agreement between Maori chiefs and the British Crown, has long served as a foundation for the recognition and protection of indigenous rights. However, recent government policies, and particularly the actions of the right-wing ACT Party, have ignited a firestorm of opposition. The day's events unfolded amidst a palpable tension. Initially, a sense of festive occasion permeated the air as political leaders assembled, ready to participate in the commemorations. Yet, this veneer of unity quickly crumbled. The rising frustration among Maori leaders became increasingly evident, culminating in a powerful demonstration of dissent. Eru Kapa-Kingi, a prominent figure in the gathering, voiced the collective outrage, declaring, "We are sick of talking to ears that will not listen and to minds that will not change," before leading a significant portion of the crowd in a walkout. This act of defiance served as a stark visual representation of the deep-seated grievances fueling the protests. The situation escalated further when government ministers took to the stage in front of the marae, the traditional meeting house. In a striking display of disapproval, prominent Maori leaders and a group of women from the Ngāpuhi Iwi tribe turned their backs on the speakers, silently but forcefully conveying their profound disagreement with the government's approach. This powerful act of nonviolent resistance served as a potent symbol of the community's rejection of policies perceived as eroding Maori sovereignty and cultural identity. The symbolism was particularly potent given the sacred nature of the marae as a central meeting place within the Maori community. The underlying cause of this widespread anger is a series of policy decisions by the coalition government, which are seen by many as actively undermining the principles of it. These policies, which include sweeping rollbacks of initiatives designed to enhance Maori health and well-being, have sparked widespread outrage and criticism. The government's perceived disregard for the treaty's provisions has fueled the sense of betrayal and injustice felt by many Maori. The feeling is widespread across the Iwi, irrespective of political affiliation. The catalyst for the most vehement expressions of anger, however, has been the ACT Party's proposed Treaty Principles Bill. This bill, championed by party leader David Seymour, aims to radically reinterpret the Treaty of Waitangi. The proposed changes are considered by many to be a direct attack on Maori rights, leading to accusations that the party is actively seeking to dismantle the treaty's foundational role in protecting indigenous interests. The fact that David Seymour had his microphone removed twice during the event underlines the intensity of feeling surrounding this issue. It reflects the deep-seated distrust and anger felt towards his party's proposed legislation. The removal of the microphone twice highlights the scale of the protest against the bill. The protests against the bill serve to exemplify the growing polarization within New Zealand society and highlight the deep divisions around the interpretation and application of the treaty. While the ACT Party's bill is currently undergoing the legislative process and is unlikely to pass into law due to lack of widespread support, its mere introduction has had a devastating effect. The bill's presence has inflamed tensions and further exacerbated existing divisions. Many believe the bill's primary intention is to create further division and to undermine the treaty's fundamental role in New Zealand society. This view is widely held within Maori communities, where the bill is seen as an affront to the treaty and to the very principles of partnership and equity upon which New Zealand is founded. The process itself is considered disrespectful and an attempt to deliberately undermine the progress made towards reconciliation between the Crown and Maori. The events at Waitangi Day served as a potent reminder of the ongoing struggle for Maori rights and self-determination. The passionate outpouring of anger and frustration highlighted the deep-seated anxieties and concerns surrounding the government's policies and the ACT Party's proposed legislation. The protests underscore the urgent need for meaningful dialogue, reconciliation, and a genuine commitment to upholding the principles of the Treaty of Waitangi and ensuring the well-being of the Maori people. The deep-rooted grievances expressed underscore the need for a renewed commitment to genuine partnership and equity in New Zealand. The future of the nation hinges on a commitment to genuine reconciliation and the recognition of Maori rights as enshrined in the Treaty of Waitangi. The events at Waitangi serve as a crucial reminder of the urgent need for this commitment.